You're with Bob Bradley, and Bob, I know this is a big couple weeks here after the rivalry game, now heading to Atlanta for a shot at this Mercedes-Benz Stadium and everything that comes with it. You said the game was a learning experience afterwards. What was the immediate reaction with you and your team as you move on from there to the next game?
I think we wanted to reinforce the work that's going on. I don't want players, after a match like that, failing to recognize the way we're moving forward as a team. I don't want guys looking for answers in crazy ways. I want everyone to understand that through 240 minutes of our first MLS season, we had scored 9 goals and given up 1. And then in the last 30 minutes, I just thought we got away from playing our football. I think we backed off too much. I think we weren't as sharp with the ball. We've still got to find a way to control games a little bit better. We're a dangerous team, and I think our opponents recognize that, but you can't be in a rush to go to goal every time. And there's moments in a game where stringing 8, 10, 12 passes together and having some control becomes really important, and that's an area where we have to improve.
You've done very well when you've had possession. For the first 3 games, the disparity's been somewhere in 60-40. Where was that comfort zone for possession for a team that's so sharp when they do have it, in your eyes?
Yeah, the numbers are difficult to assess because they're a product of the score in the game. But I do know that we're a team that we're capable of, in certain moments in the game, moving the ball faster, moving it more effectively. There's always the decision that in a key moment, is it the right time to go to goal? Is there a real advantage, or is it a time where you're better off putting some more passes together and holding on to the ball? And I think we're still finding our balance.
You talk to the guys a lot about that. I can hear you from the sideline about those decisions as the game goes on. You definitely put that in their court. You go, hey, so what do you do here? Yeah. Is that a lot of these times so they can flesh those decisions out?
On training,
yep.
You try to create different situations and make sure everybody's on the same page. When it's game time, then obviously the responsibility is on players to see what's in front of them and make decisions that they think fit the situation.
There's a lot of teams that I think the neutral MLS soccer observer like to enjoy watching. LAFC is certainly on that list. It's a short list. Atlanta's on another list as well. When you look at the two styles here, what comes to mind on how to find success, especially on the road?
I think every team has to find its own way.
Yeah.
Atlanta is a team with great attacking players. I think early in our season, we have also shown that we've got some guys capable of doing some special things. So in those ways, there's some similarities. I think we're also trying over time to make sure that we're a complete team. And that's why I talk over and over about what happens in the midfield, the way we can control games, the way we can close down and make it hard on other teams in the midfield. And I think we still have to continue to work in those ways because I haven't seen enough of that consistently over 90 minutes.
This is obviously a tough opponent, but this is like the first real lengthy road trip for you guys after you played at Seattle, Salt Lake, relatively close to home. What is the mindset, especially with a team of guys that are not quite accustomed to that MLS travel?
Well, there's no doubt that there are some road trips.
Yeah. Is it actually good to get out after 3 weeks in LA? Does that feel like it might be a viable?
I think most of all is just the excitement that Atlanta's a great team.
Yep.
A few of us have been to Mercedes-Benz. It's an amazing stadium. And so now our opportunity to go there, and it's every week there's a new storyline, but certainly LAFC and Atlanta, there are people who are still talking about how much Atlanta achieved last year. It's early in this season, but we've shown some good signs, and now the two teams get to go after each other.